have to have some level of like a bit of flirting, a bit of banter, just so that you
get
can
that. Yeah, that's allowed.
But the extent at which it is, and then they now be like, "Oh no, it's just a job."
Can I ask you a question?
You were doing.
And she's the girls in the car riding you home.
You've taken her to our house.
Like, what are you doing?
This is past professional flirting.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Haven Talks. This is season 3, episode 11. One more episode left. Woo! We have another special guest today. This is my guy, this is my pally, this is my friend. Today we have
Izzykay. I even get sound effects.
Yeah. I thought like a
love it.
pew.
Oh, that's vibes. One more time, please.
And today our guest is
Izzykay. Switch that up.
Okay.
I prefer the other one, so I can't lie. That one was more energetic.
I'm your host, Chloe Alexandra, and today my co-host
it's your boy Revan.
Hey guys, it's streaming out.
Love that. Oh, love that. God, tongue tied already because we're about to debate. So, DJ Izzykay.
Yes, the one
in the name. Tell us more about yourself.
Hi guys, I'm a very nice guy to start with because the narrative that I'm already getting is a bit of a mad one. But so experience in property management, DJing on weekends, and radio host as well from time to time, and just a general vibes guy, man. I'm just general good guy.
Love that.
Highlighting that word.
Can you see? Like no one said anything to him.
He's already defending himself.
I already know what
coming in defense.
Put the guards up.
Those are the worst ones. Honestly, that come on the defense when nobody asked them.
You just have to say who you are. You know, no one else will blow your horn, so you blow it yourself, right?
Word to that.
Word.
But you're the one who even brought the next conversation. Okay? Not me, you. And the topic today is, are DJs harlots, whores, prostitutes?
No.
What other words are there for prostitutes? Everything and above.
I think that itself just says everything.
No. Okay, say
The fact that it's a stigma out there, there can't be smoke without fire.
Exactly.
Sometimes they can. Like, you know, when you're just burning like incense, there's no real fire. It's just like for fragrance.
There was a fire there to begin with.
There was a fire. Just for the vibes. But to be honest, I don't know where this whole narrative came from. To start with, like, I feel like a lot of people are very hateful towards men. A lot of women are hateful towards men lately. In general,
I shouldn't laugh.
Don't laugh at us, guys. I'm pouring out my heart. This is really hurting,
Not
guys.
pouring out your heart now.
So this is what I'm saying. So towards men in general, like, we feel like men are responsible for everything that goes wrong in the world. Man.
Is it wrong?
It's very wrong. It's a very wrong narrative to have, right? Do you know what I mean?
I'll agree to
so from that point onwards, it's like anything we do will just be highlighted as bad or like negative in a way. So being DJs, you're quite popular, you're quite known. Because you're known, anything you do will be highlighted a lot more than the average Joe.
But can you not see how sometimes they cause their own like problems? Like, I get you're popular and people are gonna know you, you're gonna be doing hi every 5 seconds, but they'll be doing the entertaining, they'll be doing the stroking, they'll be doing the
they'll be doing the flirting,
guys, it's professional flirting.
Explain.
What is that?
Guys, I feel like when you're in a DJ industry, in the music industry, full stop, you're going to be like Mr. Everybody wants to associate with you because they feel like they can get deals, they can, do you know what I mean? They can get into free places, they can get. You women are partly responsible for this.
No, I get that, yeah.
So,
but the professionalism of the flirting is
there's limits.
Boss in hell.
Yeah, but hold on. What do you guys consider? Like, if I just said, Chloe, you're looking so amazing today. I'm liking your hair today. Is that flirting?
No, it's just a compliment.
It's just a compliment.
But this is what I'm saying. If a DJ did that, it's problems.
Nah.
That's the point.
See, you always say it now, but that's facts. It will be highlighted times 2 because of the fact that this guy's a popular DJ. And because you've seen him
I can see how
in Stacey's snap, you've seen him in Jonathan's snap, so anything he does is highlighted ×2. Full stop.
I can see how some women might see it as flirting. I see it as a compliment, and that's it. Do you get it? So in a DJ set, yeah, like I understand women will come up to you and be like, "Oh, hi, you know, trying to get that free entry, whatnot." Yeah. But
is that our fault though?
That's not your fault. That's what comes with it, yeah. But it's how you control it in a sense, because a lot of the time, yeah, not all, these DJs are in committed situations. Yeah. And if you know the person like 1-to-1 and you see them doing kiss up or wine up in the club, whether you're a DJ or not, like, come on, there's
crazy
limit.
Or what? Are you fucking crazy or what?
What are you doing?
What are we doing?
Wait,
so are you telling me if
I get you have to have some level of like a bit of flirting, a bit of banter, just so that you
get
can,
that, yeah, that's allowed.
Yeah. But the extent at which it is, and then they now be like, "Oh no, it's just a job."
Can I ask you a question?
You were doing.
And she's the girls in the car riding you home.
You've taken her to her house.
Like, what are you doing?
This is past professional flirting.
Have you not realised that what's going on out there? The streets are not safe for women. We have to.
Don't do that.
No?
Don't get out.
Don't be like, no, I'm just looking after her. I don't want her to stand outside by herself. Doesn't she have friends?
We're serving our community.
How did she get there in the first place?
On her phone.
How did she get there?
Don't she have Uber or Bolt or something?
You know?
Free now. They've got a lot of them now.
There's many ways of getting
free
home.
now.
Can I get
It's
that?
an
Can I
app.
get? Oh, so you
It's
get,
another app. I'm giving options. If she doesn't have Uber, she doesn't have Bolt. There's free now. There's Ola.
So would it
there's
be a problem for
Cabify.
me to ensure that she gets home safe?
Yeah, but
there's
get
ways
her to
ensure
her
she
own
gets
house,
home
not
safe.
yours.
No,
Yeah, but
no,
her house might be
Why is
miles
she in my
away.
car? There's
You
ways
have-
to ensure she gets home safe. She have friends.
Exactly.
She call her friend.
It's
call
not
her
like
brother.
Some friends are quite snaky.
She can. You
When
can.
she
women
might
are
have
drunk,
friends.
they
Do you know-
fight a
do
lot.
you know
You
what,
know
yeah?
that, right?
If you call an
If
Uber,
you even booked Uber on your phone to her address for her
So
to
I
get in
should
the
pay
Uber.
for the Uber.
Ah, sorry, but you're gonna pay for the
Your
petrol to
petrol.
go to the house.
might as
My
well.
car already has fuel in it.
But it's wasted.
It's still wasting fuel.
It's more convenient.
It's waste of fuel.
Nah, the
You could have
convenience.
gone an extra somewhere with that one fuel that you're gonna use. To
Exactly.
take her
Do you know what
out.
it is? All I'm trying to do is make sure that our women are safe.
Don't
guys.
do
Just
that. Don't do it. You know exactly what you mean.
I'm just trying to make sure everybody's safe.
So
Okay,
you
look,
hear that? So is
let's
it
break
okay?
it
Is
down.
it, wait,
Go
one
on.
second. Is it okay for a DJ who's in a relationship, to be taking girls home
When you say taking girls home,
to their
ensure
house
they
to
get
ensure
home
they get
safe?
home safe? That's what your
Rubbish.
words, Abby.
okay, cool.
The tucked in
Let's
bed.
look at it like this. You've come to this party because of me, essentially, right? Because I've put out flyers that there's going to be a motive tomorrow, and you've come to my event, and now you're at my event, and you're about to leave the event, and I'm thinking, I have concerns for your safety, young lady. I have serious concerns for
So
your
do you know
safety.
what you should do then?
So what
she's
should
not
I
the
do?
only woman
Call
there.
999?
No. Next time, because you're putting out fly, all these women are gonna calm you. You're concerned for all of their safety.
Rent
right?
a
I want
bus.
to make sure.
But yeah, one second, book a
You're concerned
minibus.
for all of their safety, right? What you need to do next time, you know
Yes.
those coaches they used to collect in primary school. Please book it for everyone to
Everyone
get
to go home
The
safe.
pandemic,
Safely.
you know,
There's
the
no
current
panor-
economical crisis.
Nah,
doesn't
sorry.
allow us to book
We're not
that.
buying- whatever
But
you're
let's
selling, we're
look
not
at it
buying.
like this. You know what happens sometimes as well? She might live close by to me, so I'm just doing a favor of dropping her home. You know, as you should.
Can I just ask a question?
Yes.
Let's flip it now. Let's say your girl was in the music industry
Okay.
and they've had a industry party,
Yes.
late one, 4 a.m.
I'll
now.
be there
She's
to take
drunk.
her
No,
on.
No, you're not there.
invited. No +1, just her. Let's say you had another job, not in the music industry.
friends are snakes,
She's
as
had
you
a
said.
mad one, argued with all her mates. You've gone to bed.
Yes.
The Uber's blocked her now. She can't get an Uber. There's
Okay.
one guy. Babe, let me drop you home.
First of all, her name is Rachel, not Babe. Why is he calling her Babe? I don't understand.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
So
I'm just trying to understand.
He doesn't know her name.
He must know her name.
He doesn't know her
He
name.
doesn't know her name.
No.
Okay, cool. Let's
He's
carry on
just
with the
seen her,
narrative.
sweet one, standing outside the motive by herself, pretty now. Babe, you're right. Like, what's going on? How you getting home? Oh, come, let me drop you home. You're not gonna. You're. But really, because you said you're concerned for women's safety,
I'm
you should
sure
be
he's
alright.
concerned as well.
Is he dropping her to my house, to our house,
Yeah.
like me and Bae's
Yeah.
house, or Bae's house?
Yeah.
Without getting out the car.
No, he's not getting out of the
But
car.
I thought that's what you're doing though. So
That's
why are you
what I'm
asking
doing.
where the
Yeah,
person's
he's not
going?
getting
I
out
just
Yeah.
don't understand her narrative.
He's not
She
getting
might
out
have
the car.
added some.
No source at
it's the
all.
same thing, but
Exactly.
reversed.
I'm just doing story time, but exactly
Reverse.
how you're doing it is how
Yes.
he's doing it to your girl. Is that okay?
Do you know what it is? See my girl, she's clever.
So if he's got in his car after movie, it's called a stupid girl.
Oh, you're a dumb.
By the way, this doesn't just disclaimer. I don't partake in a lot of these things. I'm just saying I can understand why some.
Well, you girls that do that, it's calling you stupid girl.
Here's what I'm saying. She would have already planned how she's getting home. What I'm providing and catering for the people who have no plans.
No, I'm saying she hasn't done
planned ahead of
but
time.
But she hasn't.
Her
plan was to go in for mates. Their mates scattered.
It's literally exactly what you said. She's flipped it.
Yeah.
He's just trying to find a loophole.
He's literally
it's
not right.
Guys,
I'm sorry. All adults, you'll go home the way you came. Find your way home. How you, as an adult, how are you leaving your house not knowing how you're getting home?
Yeah,
okay. Can I ask this then? Has she done anything wrong by allowing the guy to take her around?
I don't think so. I think it's
don't think so?
It depends on the intention behind it.
How would you know the intentions?
Like, as in, no, you don't know his intention, but you know what you're okay with doing. So if you get in a car and you're not, you said you want to drop me home, that's fine, let's go home. That's fine, like if it stays like that. But if you're being like, oh, he's good looking, you want to start doing touching.
Do you want to come inside my
house? Start lipsing in the car now. Then you now leave the house and be like, hi babe, you're alright. That's a mess.
I feel like for me, like I want
bonus.
I honestly, and this is maybe just my mindset, and it could be wrong, but I feel like women, all men who do that, DJs, yeah, default like it's default that they want to get some.
But also,
sugar.
just add to what I'm saying. But also, it depends. I do believe in not trying to not put yourself in situations where, like, if you get a vibe, you get a vibe of what someone wants from you. Even they say, "No, let me just drop you." Whatever. You get a vibe, like, you know, let's be guided. Let's not put ourselves.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So where does accountability come into this place now? Let's be real. So if I'm a guy,
I didn't say any accountability when you talk about DJs.
Wait. Let's know we have to do this thing properly. Because now I'm saying, look, I just want to make sure you get home safe. I haven't done anything bad. I might have bad intentions, but just on the surface level, I haven't actually committed a crime just yet.
A crime
just yet.
If I get into the car and I start doing a rishi, then fine. But at that point, I'm just trying to give you a lift home to get you safe.
Do you know why it's a mess?
Why is it a mess?
Because you already know that's not your one end goal. You're not thinking like the reason
I
for
might
you.
know that.
Yeah, but it's a mess.
But I haven't made that known.
From that point, it's a mess.
But sometimes you will have thoughts that you want to carry out. Like, I want to throw this bottle at somebody. It doesn't mean you're going to throw it. Yes or no? Like, you keep those thoughts to yourself and think, okay, it's fine, babes. You know, but maybe all I want to do is just get a number. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you're right. I'm just saying, just for example, don't. No, this is not what I do. Do you know what I mean? So you might just think, okay, cool, start the conversation, and then eventually you plan on maybe seeing her after the motive. Because these things that we're talking about is very dangerous lines as well. There's alcohol, everybody's drunk, everybody's involved. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful.
So what would you advise your fellow DJs to not do?
If you got a girl, let's start with that. You should not be entertaining other girls. You know, facts. Let's be real.
Word.
Apart from if it's professional flirting, because that brings us more money.
So give us
give us an example of professional flirting.
I really want to know this more.
Let's do role play. You're at a motive now. You're set,
and I come.
You've invited Chloe.
Long time no see. I like
I'll just start complimenting Chloe. You look nice today. Thanks so much for coming. Your hair's growing a bit. Do you know what I mean? But even if it's not, I'm just saying. This is roleplay now. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
Professionalism.
Did we not say roleplay? So I'm anticipating that she might have a natural hair that day.
Okay.
So guys, I'm thinking proper into this.
Okay.
Let me act.
But how far?
Let me act. Now one shot.
Let me act.
I'm gonna tell you that. Let me do my thing. So I would literally compliment and make her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can I buy you a drink? Do you know what I mean? Now I've obviously offered to buy her a drink. Now it's left for Chloe to think,
what's going on?
Into me. All I'm trying to do is just make sure you're comfortable, you're liking the vibe. You come back next week.
Do you know what I do? Do you know what they do? They try and make girls think that they're into them. So every time they have a motive, they want to keep coming back.
Now you get it. I cannot be giving you this for free.
It's a mess.
I'm so sorry, guys, for revealing the trick.
But
it's a hot stinking mess.
Now do you see why I say where does accountability come in place? Because now the accountability is Chloe might now start thinking this guy's into me. He loves me, bears.
Yeah.
And then she starts liking me, bears. Hold on.
This
Wait.
is how they get into mess up.
Thank you. That's my point. Now I'm talking to you, and I'm doing,
You're doing the same thing. This is how they get into mess up. Then Chloe will now see you doing it here. She'll be like,
Chloe's going to spread the rumors
that you're a mess.
that I'm a bad boy, but really and truly,
but you should have never
I'm the victim.
Do you know they think you're not the victim?
Guys.
You plant the seed, don't ever say victim.
Get out.
I'm the victim,
Get
guys.
out.
Really and truly, because all I've
You're
done.
not. You caused your own wahala.
Why? By being courteous.
Do you know in that role play you were doing, you could have ended up, oh, thank you so much for coming. Da, da, da. You didn't have to
That's
do
what
that.
I
Full
did.
stop.
You didn't have
Yeah.
to see the lace.
Exactly.
You could have just said, you look
You went
nice.
through the lace
Thank you
situation.
so much for
the
going.
lace, the lace situation was acted. That was. Don't judge me for that one, please.
You're doing what? I'm good. You look good. Thank you so much for
But she
coming.
does, but
You
she
just have to
does.
make people feel welcome. This one going to buy a drink. Why?
Because I would have been
That's
like,
why it's called professional flirting.
nah.
Guys,
This
when
one
you're in
is
your
so
corporate world,
professional.
you do a bit of professional flirting.
No.
Nah.
I do customer service.
Nah.
To
Yeah.
your boss,
Yeah.
you might.
Nah, we have
No.
to.
No, it's very professional.
Nah.
You call it banter.
Nah, it's
Nah.
not even flirting in the slightest.
God-
like
God
if that's
forbid.
flirting,
That's
then
disgusting.
Fucking, I'm never getting married.
How? So you don't see your boss? You're in nice new shoes today. What's going on, Jim?
No.
Jim's random name. No.
No.
You got nice shoes. There's your.
And you guys are still getting promotions. I don't understand.
Because we're good at what we do.
Yeah.
Like
We're
for
doing
me, naturally, banter, I'm good at what I do.
my work speaks for itself. I don't need to.
And my presence.
Maybe in the women's world that works. Us men, we have to put.
To be fair, I think
more.
it is different now. I think the Caucasians get down like that. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Because
Christmas
there's-
parties, all of that
There's some
jazz.
people that have been managing me that they don't know what the fuck is going on in that place. They don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know how
Right.
you got there, but
Exactly.
it's not for your accolades. I know
Professional
that.
flirt. Guys, let's
I
say
think- yeah.
all of us together. 3, 2, 1.
I'm not saying
Don't encourage
the
the
rubbish.
rubbish.
And bring
We're
that
not being encouraging that
language,
rubbish. Kind of nonsense is that.
It's not real. That's all it is. So because of that, now we can see why we would be judged.
But can you see why it's a mess though? Because all you've done here
100%.
is add professional in front of flirting. You've not changed the flirting.
Flirting,
It's
yeah.
the same flirting that
But
you've
it's the
done.
intentions of the flirt.
Okay, so if you went out work now and you went to a party and you saw a girl that you thought was pretty and you wanted
Yes.
to get her number, how would you flirt with her? How would you move to her? In the same way?
No, that's different because this is more like personal
You'll still
things
do
now.
you look nice.
No, I'll still. It's yeah, but the
Can I buy you a
intentions.
drink?
You know?
I'm
No,
stuttering.
Go on the
No,
rocks.
because she's grilling
Go on
you.
the rocks.
Defend your people properly or...
Look, the intentions are different. So that one you might be more strategic. That one you give a bit more love to. You know, like when you're making.
Okay, now give an example.
Okay, cool.
Again, let's do role play.
Role play. I would spend more
So-
time, and I would make you know. Do you know what I mean? I'll spend more time specifically with Chloe to make sure that Chloe doesn't. Do you know what I mean? But when Chloe initially came the first time, all I did was the 5 minutes, boom, onto the next babes. 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? That sounds
It's a speed
bad.
dating.
That sounds bad. Oh my god, that sounds bad. I give up.
You know, it's just
Yeah,
speaking of.
DJs are shash. But the point I'm trying to make is that certain things you would be more, what's the word? More specific. Do you know what I mean? Even with like eye contact, even with, you know.
There'll be details.
You'll give it a
basically.
bit more time. Fair enough.
You've been doing some.
But let's say you're maybe to us lot. Maybe let's say DJs now come to us and like you feel like they're feeling you. I don't know. It depends on the type of person. Maybe you've seen them a couple times at this point. Is it something that you will be comfortable going home with them, or do you still have that mindset of the DJ type of vibe?
If I only see you at your motives, I'm not a stupid girl.
Yeah.
Like, how would you know what this setup is?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
And more times, a lot of the women already know the DJ prior to the event. In a lot of the cases,
That's
Yeah,
true.
and that's why it is as well, because you already know. Like, for example, I've invited Chloe to a motive coming up.
Yeah.
I already know Chloe, so like she's coming to my event. If Chloe's stuck, I'm probably gonna offer to take her home. It doesn't mean that I want to now.
But that's different,
you know. But it's the same. It's the same principles.
Yeah, but you might not
Same
know all the
principles.
girls or.
But if Chloe's looking nice, I might want to, you know, hey Chloe. But I'm just saying that.
We're
do you know what I
friends,
mean?
bro. Friends.
Just like that.
Just like
on
that.
camera.
You got the bro on
I
top.
and
Just solidify
responded.
it.
You see, the studying, the contracts.
Don't embarrass yourself
It's
further.
okay, Chloe, it's okay.
I love you long
No,
time.
but if I met like someone outside of like their motive and they were a DJ, it wouldn't put me off from dating them because they're a DJ. To be honest.
I was about to ask that now. Would you date a DJ?
I'm indifferent. Like, I think what the person does doesn't really bother me. I think it depends on more how you carry yourself. Like, if I see you, if you like, I want to
Then
go
don't
to your
come to
mate
my gigs.
and you start doing rubbish. But the things I get it to a point.
Yeah.
But if I see too much fucking rubbish, then I'm just like, what are you doing?
Collect your stuff and leave.
Like, I get your DJ, and I feel like when people are in that industry, they like to appear single, which I don't necessarily mind because you make your money, sis.
How are we gonna do the holidays? How are we gonna go vacation?
That I don't really mind you, but I think there's a certain way, like there's a way to make someone feel special without doing too much. I can't explain it.
I just feel like
sometimes I think they just do too much.
Exactly. I get the what do you call it? Professional flirting.
Yeah.
But there's just a certain limit. Like I would just say, oh, thank you for coming. I might add a hun or a babe to it. Call it a day. Oh, this, let me buy you a drink. What's that? What's
I think you
doing?
don't
No,
need to be
so
buying
there's
any.
normally a budget, yeah,
That's fine.
which is like
So you're not spending any of your money.
it's not really mine.
I didn't know that.
I can't be giving the
Why he's
juice
really
now.
giving up the tea?
Damn, revelations. So it's not like the bar might have like, okay, cool, there's like 2, 3 free bottles.
Okay.
Or like, do you know what I mean? So it's like I'm really just doing my job.
Actually, like naive.
That's what
See,
that's
no,
what I'm
I wouldn't
saying.
mind that.
Yeah.
But
If
you
it's
wouldn't
not
know.
your-
I wouldn't make it known
No,
that.
but if I'm like dating you, then and I knew that it's not your money, I wouldn't. Okay, bad.
Of course it's not. Oh hell no! I'm
Well,
gonna spend my money on you. How much am I making for this event? Do you know what I
See,
mean?
I'm just like
I didn't know that
I guess
either,
I'm slow because I didn't know that.
But that's
know
what
that
that's what I'm saying. That a
oh
lot
my
of people
God.
don't know. The
Chloe's
trickery to
realizing
the
now
game.
all the free drinks.
Now you might start looking at. Now you might start looking at
In
your.
the party.
I'm not the guy.
Now you're
not
thinking,
the
oh my
guy.
god, this guy is a baller.
Tricking us.
No, like listen, there'll be
If
like
you've not
3
seen the
bottles.
receipt, forget about it.
Trust me.
Forget
if you don't see me
about
put it
it.
out my card, you think it's on my tab?
Forget
No,
about
the club
it.
is paying. It's not
I
me.
did not know that.
Literally, so it's like, you know, when they do up free shots and entry, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
That's all it
Apple
is.
sours.
You're a party girl.
Retired.
Okay, cool. But here's what I'm saying though, like that I already know that that's the case. So already I know how it seems, and this is where I feel like the DJs might be a bit guilty. We're playing into the narrative. We're not letting you know that. Do you know what I mean? That this is
What's going
strictly
on?
my job.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's
I'm
really
gonna-
blurred lines.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just make you feel that bit special because the next time I say, yo, like I've got an event, you're thinking
You'll
shots
come,
and
yeah.
Izzy. Boom, boom, boom. Izzy's music, Izzy's vibe.
It's almost like your name get used, but obviously it's not happening under your name.
It's a brand.
It's a brand.
Technically,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? I'll
That's
be on
fine.
the mics, I'll be shut. Chloe, oh, now I'm giving out. You might not like me now if you come to my moves because I'll be doing these things. Look at this guy.
You'll be like, look at you told me your tricks on Wednesday.
You're standing in the corner, you're feeling,
But
chicken number 3.
I'm so sorry
How
to my
many
fellow
shout-outs
DJs
did-
out there. I don't mean to expose
Fuck
them.
up.
Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna get good for it. They might cancel me. The DJ world might just cancel me.
God forbid, God forbid.
I might be
You are doing your thing, but let's move on a little bit. So, with your DJ history,
Yes.
behind the scenes, you said that you've moved away from clubs. Why is that?
I feel like it's important to have a solid name behind you if you want to actually thrive. Because as you guys have said, the from the women's perspective, there's also the men's perspective. There's a lot of times that DJs don't make money because of the overly friendliness. Where like because you've been overly friendly with somebody, they expect a lot more discount, for example. They expect you to pattern
free
things,
entry
and
free entry, and it's like you can only do so much. So when you do that, especially in the club settings, it's like already I'm not getting paid. As a DJ, there's 4 or 5 other DJs that will play in the club. So the money's already split down those ways. So it's like you now coming in, you expect me to do this for you, and or you have your own event and you're booking me as a DJ. But because we've got a relationship now, you're trying to tell me £100 to DJ, and it's like,
God
you know,
forbid.
God forbid. You
Yeah.
get to, it has
You're not doing anything.
Thank you. So there's also that negative side of it as well, where it's like, that's why one of the reasons why I stepped out of it. There's not a lot of money that is made club DJing,
So
especially
where
if-
do you DJ more?
like more weddings, more
Okay.
hall parties, all of that, birthdays. That's what I do. where I'm taking all the money. There's less professional flirting.
I think your auntie are
I'll have sometimes you still have to flirt with the aunties though.
Swear.
Yeah.
So what's your best pick up line for them aunties there? Auntie Falake and
Gilly's popping today.
Not the Gilly.
Listen,
He's trying to get invited to all the family marriages.
Our DJ at a wedding on Saturday, I took about 60 business cards, all gone. All gone. Yeah. Because you just
flirt with the aunties.
When you're on the mic, just
you be doing go out to Falake.
This was the party on it. Nah, for real, that's part of it's part of the thing, because at the end of the day, every event as well, what we do as well, by the way, is, for example, someone was telling me, why are you recording the girls twerking? I'm like, these are the things that sell the market for us. When people are looking at these videos, seeing girls having fun in that level, they want to have fun in that level. So that's what I have to sell. It's like music videos and girls half naked. It would entice people, sadly. So there's a lot of things that people don't know, but because of that, they judge us, which is quite sad.
Where's the tears?
It's coming. If you allow me, you would get here.
I feel like with DJs, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the way they used to sell themselves back in the day was like mixes on like Soundcloud and stuff like that. But now I feel like
SoundCloud.
Yeah. Back in the day.
They'll just come to your party and play SoundCloud.
No, they won't play SoundCloud, as in like the way they would promote.
Okay. Yeah.
They would like make mixes and put it on SoundCloud.
Done that,
My SoundCloud isn't popping at all. Because I'm going to be real. At the end of the day, I do what makes me money. Like SoundCloud, I'll go through the stress of making a mix. Sometimes you get to 45 minutes in the mix and you make a mistake. And you have to start again. Do you know what I mean?
Forget about it.
Do you get what I'm saying? But that's some of the stress that you go through.
Yeah.
And then you put it out there, and then all your boys, let's talk about this as well. All your boys will just look at it, nobody's sharing, nobody's supporting. And it's like you're going through all of this stuff, and it's like, how many people actually really go into...
It's too much work for not enough reward.
But I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, in college times when SoundCloud was
was
What did DJ Pink Montana?
So back in the day, I feel like that's when they used to promote themselves.
But
How do you promote yourself now?
Social media is just a way. Seeing is believing. They don't want to hear what you've done. Because at the end of the day, what other DJs started doing as well is people were taking other people's work and they were putting the name tags. You know how you have like DJ P Montana,
Yeah.
You literally take somebody's mix and then add Izzykay to that, and then it becomes your work. So there's a lot of like
copyright.
Exactly. Trust me, legit. There's a lot of DJs that are not DJs. They look the part, they have all the equipment and everything, but
they'll just be pressing next.
Thank you. Literally.
Have you not been to a party?
They'll just be out.
You'll be lucky if you get faded.
Are you serious?
Faded who? They'll just be pressing next.
That's it. So it's wild. So
the songs don't even make sense.
I think you're right, because I haven't been to like a good party and I'm hearing a DJ really mix something.
Or they'll try to do one fucking rubbish. Like the mix, I'm just like, are you hearing it?
Like I don't think there's a lot of
are you hearing it?
Never mind the audience.
Yeah, are you hearing it? Because if you're hearing it and you're okay, that's fine. But I just want to know if you're really keeping what you're playing right now.
Yeah, no, it's wild. The game's changed. So
what, are you like a proper like disc jockey? Like I mean, I've played it with my like events a couple of times.
Yeah,
and I would say
No, I mean I do my thing. I live mix. Like I don't pre-plan, because even that, like back in the day, you'd pre-plan and think, okay, cool. I've been invited to a 40th birthday party, cool. So normally you might think, okay, I'm going to play music to cater to that era. And then you get to the party, there's bare 20-year-olds there. So it's like everything now has to change. But if you've already got like a playlist planned, then you're stuck.
Yeah.
To that playlist,
you have to be like a free DJ where you're watching the vibes. You know, sometimes what you think is popping does not pop.
You know, he's out there.
Do you know what I noticed? Yeah, the guy is just playing the thing, and the whole dance floor is cleared. As in, there's no one left there, and they're still playing the song.
Some DJs DJ for themselves. They don't really care about everybody else.
But you're just ruining someone's part. Someone's
turn it off. Actually turn it off. And DJs are. I would actually prefer if we're sitting here in silence right now. Turn this off.
Let's not go down that line. Let's.
Let's
cooking.
Woo!
Oh,
You touched on the nerve.
How do you come up with your prices? Like because sometimes I do feel like you ask them for something and they just pull one number like this and like, yeah, we're gonna go with that one today.
Cool. Let's break it down. Let's do a little breakdown.
Yes.
This is where I feel like I might be accepted back into the DJ community. So yeah, he touched on prices, which is fair. But I feel like only you can know what you're worth, mainly as a DJ. Because some people do bump it, I'm not gonna lie. Like they would charge you 500 and their skill set is not worth 200, for example. That's sad. But at the end of the day, no, it's very annoying, but I get that as well. But at the end of the day, this is why like you have to, even if you don't like, even if you don't want to book an expensive DJ, book a DJ that you know that has track records. Do you get what I'm saying? And accept the price they give you. Because, for example, I was just explaining to Chloe prior to the show. I have to leave my house, go to the storage, pack up speakers, load up the car, load up the van, wherever it is, then drive to the venue, offload. These are all back wahala. Upload, offload, literally hard labor, manual labor, then plug in sounds,
dragging.
boom, boom, boom. Before anybody's at the venue, by the way. So your party could be 5 to 10. I'm there from 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Setting up, making sure sounds levels, everything's all nice. Kushti, I've done that now. 10 p.m. Guess what? Everybody's gone. Who's left? Me. Packing rope, packing everything, then going back to the store to drop off the speakers and then go back. So you're not just paying for my time in that presence. There's all of the other things as well. If you want me to DJ in Leicester, I'm gonna drive 2.5 hours to get to Leicester.
Yeah.
I gotta charge you what it's gonna petrol. Yeah. I probably have to stay over there. I'm gonna charge you hotel.
Hotel, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna take the piss with it. I'm not gonna charge you like I'm staying in Montcalm or somewhere. You know, what's the hotel you guys go? You know, tell us.
Who's doing encourage you? I saw you do not encourage you. Do not encourage you. You want rubbish.
Well, I got.
Whoa. Talk to you.
Hold up.
What's your question, babe?
You know how you touched on DJ being skilled and stuff. So like some DJs, all they do is just press the button and that's it. Do you feel like some people just DJ for the sake of fame and for the sake of getting that attention?
100.
Because obviously I know DJs like they're on the platform where they get a lot of attraction, good and bad, which is why, you know, DJs are classified as whore, you know, as people say, because they're painted like that on this platform. Do you feel like a lot of people like that attention and that's why they get on the platform and be the DJ or do the DJing?
So being a DJ, I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of thrill. Like you being responsible for all of these people going ham and going mad, and sometimes you've seen the craziest thing in a club or in a venue, and you're just like, yo, I'm the reason why that's going on. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. There's sometimes I've seen a girl that I'm interested in whining on another guy, and I'll just switch from balcony. It's not gonna happen on my watch. You know, like that, and then you just stand up straight. Fantastic. Nice. Do you know what I mean? Like there's times where, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of things we do. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that yes, there's
ruined everybody.
Do you know how bad that is?
He said no one can have joy again.
But do you know how bad that is though? You literally kill someone's potential date.
Let me say this. I'm the potential date. I want to be the
This is the problem. I'm going to block your blessing.
What do you mean?
Let's run it again.
You got to remember, like,
you said, let me help you come to your destiny. Because that ain't exist.
Nah, it's me. Look at me. Anyway, but that's what I mean. So because you feel that kind of vibe, you feel the energy. So it's like a lot of people do want that. And they're not skilled for it. You have there's a lot of training. You actually have to train.
There's a lot that actually goes into
the DJ, and there's a lot. Like you don't just grab equipment and think you can just do whatever you like. No, you actually have to understand music. You have to understand sound frequencies. You have to, when you're mixing, you have to understand beat per minute, how they work. You have to understand the genres of music.
That's how people fuck up the mix. 2 songs that do not match on any capacity.
Like so many ways, melodies have to flow into each other. Even lyrics, like you're thinking down to the lyrics. He said this, so I need to respond with this. Do you know what I mean? That's how there's a lot of skill to it. So because of that, just to answer your question shortly, because of that, it's like people do want that thrill. They do want that vibe. And as you said, what ruins it is they're not skilled enough. But then they'll be the ones that will probably charge less and then because they're charging less, you might have heard that he collected £150, but here I am charging you £350, and then you're thinking, oh, this DJ is expensive, but really and truly, that DJ is just not. He's not knowing what he's doing. He's just doing that for vibes. It's not really. Do you know what I mean?
So do you feel like because of those kind of DJs, you know, those non-professional DJs who really cannot professionally flirt, do you feel like they are the ones, because of them, the good DJs, you know, who are there in the business to work, do you feel like they are now being painted bad?
100%.
Like it's like diluting the industry.
Yeah.
Yes, the minority always ruin it for the majority, or the majority ruins it for the minority.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people who you know how like you've got everybody's an artist lately.
Yeah, like every day sing.
Literally I go on Insta, every bio artist,
musician,
like,
digital creator.
I don't understand. Like I'm like, so who are we performing to? Everybody's an artist. You know what I mean? Like it's not really making sense. So it's like there's a lot of DJs, and something that I'm seeing a lot more now, and I'm starting to love it as well, are women getting into the DJing side of things.
Yeah, I've been seeing it.
However, there's some women that should just leave it alone.
I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I went to one event. She fucked up the whole motive. Really? She fucked up the whole fucking event.
Really?
It was so good, and then I don't know what. God forgive me, but they should have put her on when everyone was outside.
Don't drop names. Don't drop names. No. Okay, cool.
They should have put on. I'm even saying the event I went to.
Okay, they should have don't ruin my fellow female.
They should have put. You know, there's some people that I respect what you're doing, and I'm happy you're getting paid for being at an event, but you should have been on when everybody was waiting outside in the queue. I'm so
like the warm up.
Yeah. Well, like the warm up before
they put in the main.
I'm not joking. It was so good, and she cleared out the place. They had to tell people to come back from the cloakroom. It was so bad.
I'd love to know who it is after the recording.
It was so bad.
Oh my god,
that's so wild. Bad. But it happens. It actually does. Like you'd be surprised.
But it builds character, and she has room for improvement. Yeah, the only way is up.
There is a lot of room. Is that what we're calling it?
Wow. And the only way is up. Like when you're already that bad, you can't get worse.
You can't get any worse than that.
Yeah.
But talking about maybe bad performances, how was your first ever DJ?
I was even gonna ask, how did you get into DJing? Because it's not like a traditional career.
To be honest with you, like I used to have a guy called, I don't know if you've heard of this podcast, Shit and Gigs.
Love
right, Fuhad, the black guy.
Yeah,
that's my bro.
Okay.
So he was my DJ. I used to have a lot of house parties. My parents would go to Nigeria. Sorry, mum and dad. Whilst they're away, I would literally have a house party every 3-4 months. Every 3-4 months, I was having a house party locally, and my bro Fuhad would come and DJ. DJ Forte, he used to go by, and then he would do his thing, DJ, and kill it, absolutely mad. But I used to love and be a bit jealous. The reaction he was getting is like, this is my party, but you're
a jealous guy. No, you can't have my lights. It's my party.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I was looking at
my lights. Chris, your what?
You know what I mean?
I'm going to take your career.
No, I love the
fully. I was just like, so I'll be like, yo, Flo, man, you know, teach me 1-2 music. Be like, don't worry, bro, you get it. But I've always been like a music guy because I play the piano, I play the drums. So I've always been in the music sort of thing. I play in church, all of that. And I had like all the speakers and stuff. But so Flo one day couldn't make the motive. He couldn't make one of the parties that I was having. So he taught me how to DJ via Skype.
Via Skype.
He said, my time has gone.
Trust me, I wasn't ready to pay any other DJ. I was like, it's me. I'm gonna do it. So he taught me one, two ways of actually mixing a song, like 2 songs together. And that was like my party trick for a very long time because that was the only 2 songs I could mix. All the other songs I was playing one by one. You know, like the songs would start to fade and then bring it up. Oh, mate, have you ever tried to YouTube DJ? Like you literally reduce the volume on one and then bring, that was me. But then I had the 1 song, 2 songs that Flo had taught me, and that was my party trick. After that, I had no other trick for a while. So literally, that's how I did the party, and I loved it. I was like, raw. Even though I was just like putting songs after the other, it was still songs that the people wanted to hear.
But to be fair, there's still an art to that though, because he could have mixed any kind of rubbish songs together.
No, because I was already a music guy. Like I already knew what music.
That's what I'm saying. There's still an art to it. It's not like you weren't bottom of the barrel.
No. I wasn't. Not at that point. So and then boom, that was it. It was literally that, and then people loved it. Then I was like, raw. Then my aunt heard that I actually done the party, one of my aunties, because my cousin was there. And then she was having a party and she was like, can you come and DJ? Oh, no. That would have been made better story.
Was she the cool? Was she the cool? She was on the cool aunties, isn't it?
She is very cool. Big ups. She actually gave me the name Izzykay. My name is
big up to your auntie.
Big ups to auntie still. So the name is Izzykay and she DJ Izzykay. And I was like,
Izzykay.
Yeah.
My DJ
Izzykay. That's how she said it. That's how I think this girl's a party girl. She was at that party that day, I can't lie. So literally, my aunt booked me and said, you're going to DJ. I said, but auntie, I don't really know. She was like, no, just come and do what you do. These times I had like a desktop. Do you understand? You know, like the desktop out there, like I had the whole big CPU, the screen, and I had a big ass table. I set
doing
up.
your best.
Like, trust me, it was like I was in my house on a PC unit, and I had speakers. And everyone's looking at me. I had the whole keyboard as well. Like everyone's looking at me thinking,
Auntie really provided
this guy. No, but at that point, that was all I had, and it was just
How
like,
old were you at this point?
how old was I? I think I was like 19.
Okay.
Yeah, 19. I wasn't really getting money.
Yeah.
Them times there, sorry, so sad. But anyway, so
Guy, honestly, before this ends, I pray to God the tears come.
Because we've been looking for it.
that might come to next year. I'm not gonna lie, it's dry. Women have broken my heart.
Bye.
But anyway, so fully like that was that. Then I just took that, done my thing, and at the end of the night, she gave me like £200, an envelope, and I wasn't gonna charge her because this is something that. Remember, I just fell in love with this now, so I'm happy to even do it for free.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
To my birthday for free.
for something that I love doing. Oh, Flo, I need more lessons, bro. Yeah. Straight up.
When you think that you can make money from something you love, I feel like it makes you want to do it even more.
Literally, that's how I just fell in love with it, and then I started investing.
Yes.
Bought the laptop.
Finally.
Finally.
Hallelujah.
I can't remember a gig that I went to in Shoreditch, and I took my actual CPU unit. And there was two DJs that was booked. But
How did you transfer?
Hear this out though. This is the hard part.
Switching.
Hear this out. We had to make the MC be talking rubbish in the meantime, trying to plug
Yeah,
them.
because
Yeah,
usually
because
just
too
see your
much to
laptop.
fucking plug. Man, plugging
So
97 plugs like this. All his wires.
Sis, calm down. Not 97, it's 90.
It's clever enough.
90.
It's close to that.
But yeah, the point I'm trying to make though, he looked the part. He looked like a proper DJ. He had like these equipment all over, and I was all nervous. I'm thinking, raw, me just bringing my whole desktop. And at the end of the night, they didn't want to know him. They were asking me with my little CPU.
And your two parties.
He asked for my number that day, the man who was DJ.
Oh, wow.
So it showed me that really and truly, it's not really about how you look, your equipment. It's about what you're actually bringing out.
Yeah.
The production.
Because you're trying to make their
It's
space
the skill.
popping, innit?
Yeah,
Skills,
yeah, exactly. So, but then I thought, okay, cool. I've got the skills now. Then I invested in the equipment as well, and then here we are.
That's important though, because I feel like a lot of people want to get the best stuff to start with, and you really don't need the best stuff. You need to. I feel like you should invest in your craft first. When you get good at it, then in fact, you can even use the money that you've made from investing in your craft to like
There
buy
you
the
go,
more
buy-
expensive
that's what I
equipment
did,
and stuff
yeah.
instead of taking money out of your own pocket. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I did, because you got other DJs now who they've been DJing for like 10 years and they still don't have speakers. They'll come to me and say that because once they make money, everybody's splashing, and not to put anybody down, but like I was saving up. I would look at speaker, £3,000. And every gig I'm putting away 100 just till I actually gather. And I'll buy it, and then boom.
So obviously, since you're doing like weddings and whole parties, now I'm guessing they're mainly Nigerian, mainly.
Yes, mainly.
And we like to spray money.
Oh.
What's the most you've made on a night? That
Boy.
you, like, I'm assuming it's a wedding.
That's low-key. I want to be in the live bands when they're singing
They
like
are.
this, they
The
never want
amount
to
of
come
money.
off because they'll just be
Spray money.
and they'll be start singing for you.
They're giving tricks to the live band thing, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna expose them here. I feel like I've done enough exposing today.
Yeah.
For the
And
DJs.
they'll come out. They'll actually come and flog you.
That's what I'm saying.
Zayn will come and flog you.
Shit, bro, will just like carry me and put me there, and everybody will now cancel me out. But yeah, do you know what? The most money. So I think that let me give you this story. When I started DJing, like maybe a year later or 2 years later, I went to University of Hertfordshire, and they had like a gig going on, and they were bringing like Kiss Daniel and like a couple people, and it was in the big arena forum. So at that point, I was charging I was so happy with £200. That was my price. Then one
For
guy,
any amount of hours.
like 5 hours
Okay.
roughly. Yeah, and then far from that now, but just putting it out there if you want to book. Yeah. Hello at Chloe's my agent.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they literally hit me up, and I remember I was going to my sister's wedding in Nigeria during that time, and they hit me up the day that I was to arrive back into the country. They had that gig booked, so they called me and they were like, "Oh, hi, is this DJ Izzykay?" I'm like, "Yeah." They were like, "Look, we want to book you, but the last DJ wanted £1,000. Our budget only stretches to 800." And I thought,
I'll take it.
Yeah, me too. That's my price.
no, you guys don't even understand. I said, "Oh, you know what? My price is really 1,000. But on this one occasion,
I want to.
something in 2 bills, 8. Yeah, I'll do. Let's do 850. I can come down to 850.
See what I mean? No, but that's what you have to do.
Yeah,
You're
do
just
800. I was like, oh, such a stretch. But you know what? Because it's the uni that I went to. Let me look after you guys.
I'll allow you.
When I cut off the phone, I called everybody. 8 bills. I'm in the game. Like literally, I was so excited that because it was the day that I was landing as well. Like I had one of my family member from the airport straight to Hertfordshire to DJ from Heathrow.
They
Not even going home.
themselves
All my
filthily.
suit luggage, everything. Boom, 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 in the cab.
Yeah, because that's the
Yeah.
most money he's ever
Yo,
made from
I'm
DJ.
My ticket to Nigeria is even less than that. Listen,
You had to go and make that ticket money.
you know what I
Honestly.
mean? Like literally, that was like the best
Paid for your holiday
paid
again.
holiday that I thought, yeah, boom, 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 and then, but then you also get gigs where like it'll be like decent price, and then they'll still spray you some money as well.
Has there been any that you've turned down? Because sometimes people tell you not all money that is good money. Has there been any like money
So,
that you've turned down?
For a very long time, I didn't used to accept like funeral bookings
Okay.
for a very long time,
Okay.
and nothing, there's no real reason. I'm just shook. I'm just like.
But don't you find that? Sorry, just so
DJ
separate, yeah.
funerals,
But do you not find it weird? Like when I've been to and I've seen a DJ, I feel a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, because like, what do you want me to do?
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
How
that's
do you
what I
play
mean. I'm
though?
there like confused. I'm like, I know my job is to get people buzzing, but somebody
But is that
just
what you
died.
want?
Yeah.
But I think is that what
And I'll
you
be
want? And
I'll be seeing people crying, but then it's like.
and then someone's doing.
But I'm
Do you
sorry.
know what I mean?
No,
What-
let's celebrate the
do you
person's
play
life.
though? Like, what
So
kind of
initially,
time?
the way I would do it is initially I would play like all the soft, goodbye kind of music to get people in the emotional, and then we'll transition because that's what I'm saying. But I learned to do that eventually. But for a long time, I never used to take the gigs. So I was just like, I wouldn't know how to handle this. I might start crying. Even though you don't believe I cry, but I
Tears
do.
will finally come.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like I might start crying. So I was just like for a long time, but then there was one offer that was just very.
You just had to.
I just had to, and then at that one, that's when I learned how to deal with it. So initially, because they're most likely coming from like the burial grounds or whatever, you start with the emotional kind of song, soft. The how do I say goodbye? My vocals are not there, but those kind of songs. Get them calm and chilled, and then eventually you start to pick it up. Start with a nice little 100 BPM. Let everybody know, and then straight away, Joa, Tobawa,
At a funeral.
100%.
You have to.
I've never been to a funeral like a party.
Never.
And it will go off, and that's the thing. Like I've recorded things, and people are like, "Isn't this meant to be a funeral?" I'm like, "Psh, it's the power of the DJ. This is why I charge what I charge.
It's my skills.
I've made you forget your family member. Don't cancel me as a joke.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so you get this is what
Yeah.
it is. It's difficult, but it's money. You can't. You go to work same way. You don't know what task you're going to be faced with in a day. And
So would there
same
be
way.
anything that you would turn down now? Or have you not been faced with something like that yet?
I think it's the things I would turn down most likely would be determined by like what you're offering me, because I feel like I've built my career to a certain stage now where certain things are just not worth it. Do you know what I mean? So I have a price now where I won't go out for anything lower than this, and also sometimes location. Like if I'm traveling donkeys, nah,
It's
man,
not worth it.
It's not worth it. Do you know what I mean?
It's no
So-
amount of money you can pay me to carry me to
Exactly.
Scotland. It's okay.
Exactly.
Right, £2,000,
We got a brand now.
and they pay for your flight, and they put you in a hotel.
Have you done
Yo,
anything
yo.
international before?
Yeah, I've done something in Ghana. I've done something in Nigeria. I've done something in Ireland, Portugal. I was meant to do. Pandemic said no.
Afro Nation?
No, Afro Nation. Like a private booking.
Oh, private booking.
Very well paid private booking.
Oh, the shit.
Fuck the pandemic.
The deposit enough was good enough, so I didn't complain. It was fantastic. Oh, you can't make it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Non-refundable. Oh man,
because it's gone.
I'm really out of breath. I really wanted to be there.
I really wanted to be there.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh damn. Yeah. So the policies.
Damn. Oh shut.
You know when you're there even doing
the policies.
I wish I could, but I
just can't.
You see my bag? It's pegged.
You know.
100%. We actually bought tickets. I'd even booked the people who are gonna carry who are gonna provide speakers out there as well. So I really did want to go.
Yeah.
I was happy not to have worked and still have this much
money.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. But you've been in the DJ game for a hot second.
Yes.
Where do you see your DJ career going? Is it something that you feel like you will always do? Because I got a lot of my uncles and stuff. They still DJ. They do all 80 songs in my mum's auntie's parties and stuff like that. Do you feel like it will be a long term thing? Do you feel like you want to make it your main job?
So
or what do you want to do?
I don't. The DJ thing was never. It was it happened by accident. It wasn't intentional. So I don't think it's something that I would love to sustain long term. It's fun whilst I'm still a single guy, enjoying life. Still hustling as well. But eventually, when the family comes and all of that,
look at it.
Maybe
it'll just be a hobby.
It'll just be like I'll do a set. I'll do like a set. Maybe Chloe's getting married. Oh, let's do a set for Chloe. That kind of vibe. It won't be like that. But what I've transitioned, you will. Don't worry. After you friends on me. Anyway.
I'm gonna feel this.
You're gonna be dancing with someone at the moment.
Hold
up. Just rewind. Quick. No, but I will. What I've been doing is actually transitioning into being like an agent for other DJs. Providing you DJs if you have an event.
Because I'm not gonna lie, this guy is the plug. He knows too many people. Just now, he was like,
"Don't give me a bad name on air."
No, it's not a bad name. He is knowing a lot of people is not bad. It's not a bad thing. Like he has a good network of people, and he's used.
That's better.
Okay, that's the better English I should be. He has a good network of people that he communicates with. So you've used this time to really utilize your network and everything like that. So how and I feel like it will benefit this new venture that you're doing in terms of agents. So how would you go forward with that now? So is it just recruiting? What are you doing?
So what it is I've got over the time, as you said, I've networked with quite a lot of DJs. Yeah. Over the weekend I was with DJ Sean, DJ Torless. Torless is like a specialist wedding DJ. He's really tall, hence Torless. Okay. You've probably seen him at the weddings. But anyway, I'm even plugging in. You pay me later. But anyway, So do you know what I mean? And it's like you get all these guys around you, you've got the contacts, boom, boom, boom. It's as easy as, okay, cool, I know that you want to get married, for example. Let's not use Chloe because Chloe might, she might attack me again. Make it clear, I told you.
You can't take it.
I can't take it, I might start crying.
Maybe the tears will finally
come. Oh, God. So literally be, okay, you want to have a wedding and I've also networked with wedding planners, event organizers, all of that stuff. So it's like they will come to me. We've got a date. We need a wedding DJ. Okay, cool. Tallest, are you available? Cool, you're available. All right, cool. What's the budget? Boom, boom, boom. And then if you're charging, say, £1,000, I can go back and say, look, 1,200.
1,500. I take my 500. You take your 1,000.
Simple end of story, and that's what it is that I've been doing lately as well. Or sometimes they come to my actual customers would try to book me, and I'm booked. Then I would also call one of my other counterparts. Yo, can you go and do this? And then we'll just figure it out. Take my own little cut. Yeah, there you go. So that's what I've transitioned. You have to be smart with it. That's what we're doing.
Okay, Mr. DJ.
Hustler.
DJ Izzykay. No, Auntie did a good one with that name. It's actually really, really catchy.
That name is, shout out to Auntie Shade.
Have you given her card?
Chill, relax. All of a sudden, it's just hot. Whoa. Auntie Shade will be okay. No, Auntie Shadi knows she gets love. She. Okay, let me give you this.
Is love paying the bills?
She can fully. No, let me give you an example. let me give you an example. If somebody comes to me and says, "Look, I need a bunch of mix, a bunch of music," I would normally charge for that because that's my time to Do you know what I mean? But somebody like Aunt Sade asked me a couple of weeks ago. She's going swimming. She's got these nice fancy headphones that can go underwater. She wanted to put music into it and to bring it. Don't worry, because that's auntie. That's love.
Free service.
But if you ask me from somebody else,
that's gonna be about £900. Thank you very much.
You should be my agent. I like the numbers.
She's good at that stuff.
The numbers she's calling is quite fancy. I like that
because I know how cheeky some people are. Yeah,
cheeky.
You'll charge a price. Oh, you will say like you say £90. Oh, can you do it for 45, bitch?
From 90 to 40. Yeah,
Like,
people are mad.
I remember for one of my birthdays, I think it was that 23rd birthday, I got drunk at.
Shout out to the 23rd.
You're saying it like you don't get drunk at all of them.
I get wasted. So it was my 23rd birthday, and I'm not gonna drop names, but it was a DJ, a known DJ, and he came like 2 hours late, and he was still asking for the full price. And I was too drunk. My sister was stupid enough to give him the whole money. I said, "Why did you give him the whole money?" And it wasn't a lot. It was like, I think it was like £170, something like that. But I think the guy came like 2 hours late, and then when he came, he wasn't even rushing. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. He was walking like one slow coach.
Do you know those things really?
I was so mad.
Some
it really
DJs
pissed
are
me off. Especially, I don't like
I got
working.
people in my house.
I don't like working. I've worked to pay you this money, and then you're gonna take the piss with my cash. Don't take the fucking piss.
Because you knew that there was no one else I could call last minute to help me or whatnot. And at that time, I didn't know you were a DJ. It was when it was happening, you were like, "Yeah, you need to call me next time." I said, "This when?" He said, I said, "I didn't know." Do you understand? But that's why, like, every party after that.
She's defo. Shout out to Close Plugs. Defo.
Learned my lesson.
Can I just ask this?
Yeah.
Was I late?
No.
Was I professional?
100%.
Thank you. Book me up.
Well, in closing credits, does anyone have anything else to ask him? Anything else to say? Anything else to add to the conversation?
Can I ask now?
Yes.
After having this whole topic,
I already know where it's going.
I'm gonna ask everybody. We'll start with Flo.
Okay.
Could you see yourself dating a DJ?
No.
Damn. So I didn't do anything.
I don't think you should go any further than this.
I say no because I've had an experience with one. And
You've already had your fair share.
Yeah, I'm
How
good.
about you?
It depends. So I would say 50-50.
50-50.
I was always indifferent. What you do doesn't affect my life. It doesn't really bother me. I think it's more of the type of person or how you behave.
Yeah. I think it includes the type of person I am as well. Because let's say he's just a nice guy, and he's not doing hi honey, buy you a drink. I'm naturally a jealous babe, so
it goes down.
It will just irritate me from there. I'm seeing a bunch of girls going, "Hi, long time hugging you every 2 seconds." Yeah, it will just irritate me.
Professional.
First,
go and do 9 to 5.
I don't mind. Make your money, sis. Let's go on holiday.
That's it.
Make your money so you can splurge. I don't care. But there's a level to it. Like I'll get a certain vibe because you'll know your man in it.
You know them hugs.
I'll know how you're behaving.
See when they that embrace.
When it's too much, I'll just be like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, what are we doing here?"
How would you feel if you were getting married to this DJ now, and it is like 1,000 girls at your wedding?
It's not possible.
Why?
Because we're both. First of all, that wedding is my wedding. So I'm doing
our wedding.
Okay, you proposed to me. It's my wedding, but
damn.
No, I'm joking. It's our wedding, obviously, but like we're both in charge of the guest list. Where's the space?
Where's all these girls?
No, you know how like nobody really follows the guest list to the T. Like there'll be a certain time
they'll get the shock of their life.
Everybody will just come after that.
Shock of their life.
Security at the door.
Shock of their life when they try and come after that. No, there's some guy. This guy's really bait. Yeah, he put on his Snapchat the day after his wedding. Sorry to everyone that didn't get in. I said, is this a motive?
Why?
That's so disgusting.
Why you just turn up to people's weddings?
Do I know you? Do I fucking know you?
No. Do I fucking know you? No, it's rude.
Yeah, it is rude. Damn.
Get out.
Well, I suppose, we'll leave it as
How would you feel if 1,000 like people that you just say hi to?
You're about to say ratchet people.
No, I was going to say random. I was going to say random. But
random.
how do you feel like those girls that you just be
I
saying
would
hello
know them
to?
because they're my.
Would you want them at your wedding though?
It depends.
Especially because you said by the time you're getting married, you would have left the game, no?
Oh yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
Yeah, so they
can
say congratulations over the snap.
But you said it depends which ones.
True. Yeah, but you know what? Some people are contributors to your wedding, no? They might buy the extra B as well, you know? So it's important.
This is not making it. But I think
Thank you. Honestly, thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you for having me, man.
Tell them where they can find you, where they can book you.
Oh, yes, please. On Instagram is GMK_entertainment. That's Golf Mike Kilo _ entertainment. On what else am I on? Anything.
Email, where can they book you?
DJ Izzy. So the site again, gmk-ent.com. You can make your bookings from there. Izzykay, DJ Izzykay on TikTok. You can see previous weddings, videos, whatever it is. And thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for coming. Honestly, this was
so much fun.
Yeah.
Can I come next week? No,
maybe.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, guys. I'm doing too much.
He just wants to see you.
After I've been friends with her, no, I don't want to see Chloe's fun. Unless you're about to book me for your wedding.
Maybe.
And then I might mess up.
You don't want to consider that.
The first start's gonna start doing it in the middle of the first
Like your wedding song, your first dance, bashment straight. So just do bashment.
Oh my God.
Even though you requested some love song, just bashment.
He's gonna fuck it
To the bonus, to the bonus.
Imagine drill for first dance.
You know,
Chloe,
I swear to God, I will sue you.
No, I'll actually lose my
That
top.
wedding day's finished. It's not my wedding day
is
anymore.
finished.
You will pay for the whole wedding day and I'll go and do it again. What the fuck is that?
What the hell was that?
Why is this being recorded?
Wow.
Someone's gonna know that you tried to do this at my wedding.
To sabotage my wedding.
My hand slipped.
Oh, sorry.
I tried
With
to
all the
play
money I've
love
paid you,
songs.
you should have glued your finger. Are you crazy or what?
But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. This is episode 11. Remember, next week is our last episode for this season. Wow. So make sure you get all your suggestions in, okay? Make sure you like, comment, share this video on all your platforms, comment down below, and we have to leave you, but we still love you. So we'll see you next week.
Peace,
Bye.
peace.
No, that's all fine to change your address, phone number, stuff like that. Like, I'll get if you just change your name on socials, but you still knew within yourself that you're Raj, and you